How would you like an easy to build farm that the bots cannot break in Scrap Mechanic Survival? In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a farm with no traps that will protect your crops. If you do end up finding this video helpful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more videos like this. Also, I do stream over on Twitch, link in the description below. Let's get started. After some testing, we found that the bots cannot break any block that has 6 or more durability. This may or may not be intended, but for now we will use it to our advantage. Let's take a look at the craft bot to see which blocks meet that criteria. So wood block 3 has 6 durability, so you can use that. Metal block 2 has 7 durability. Metal block 3 has 8. Concrete 2 has 6. Concrete 3 has 7. And the spaceship block has 7. So once again, we can use the wood block 3, metal 2, metal 3, concrete 2, concrete 3, or the spaceship block for this farm. So real quick, we're gonna go back here and I'm gonna show you the farm that I built. And it's a pretty easy structure. As you can see, you might look at this and say, there's no way this is gonna hold up against large raids, but I can assure you it can. And what I've done is I placed 16 blocks of soil in a square. You can expand this out as much as you want. I just did this for simplification purposes because most people at the start of the game are probably not gonna have a ton of soil. And I put wood around it that is flush against the soil. This can be built out of any material, doesn't really matter. I just use wood because I had a lot of it. And what you wanna do is you wanna space out the blocks from the outside fence by 4 all the way around. So as you can see, there's 4 blocks between this on each side all the way around. And out here is where you want to use the blocks that we mentioned before. So either wood 3, metal 2, metal 3, concrete 2, or concrete 3, or the spaceship block. In this case, I have metal 2, and I built it 4 high. So what's going to end up happening is the tote bots and the hay bots are going to come up here, and they're just going to stand here. They can't actually break this. They won't even attack it for whatever reason. I'm not sure if that's intended or if it's a bug, but they cannot break it right now. And they won't be able to even hit your crops. So the reason I put this wall here is because you can stand here and just kill all of the hay bots and tote bots without taking any damage. So we're gonna end up planting some crops here. So we're gonna plant 16 potato crops. And we're gonna see what happens at midnight when the raid occurs. And once again, I'm doing this completely manually just to show that you can do this at the start of the game. Obviously, if you have an automated water system, this would be much better. If you have access to a lot more resources, you can build a much bigger farm. But this is on my solo world, so I don't have a lot of resources. I haven't put that many hours into it. So we're just gonna manually do all this. I do have a water pump set up down here, so I could actually create an automated watering system, which I'll probably do in the future. But we're just going to do this the slow way just to show you guys that anybody can build this, and you should be able to get the materials for this in just a couple of hours because you can find tons of hay bots just by wandering around the map or by triggering raids. And in this case, we're mainly looking for the scrap metal to turn into metal 2 or metal 1 and then metal 2. And obviously, if you have a drill, you can refine the rock, drill the rocks that are around the area and then turn those into it. That's a much faster process. But this, once again, this is just for people that are starting out. So we're gonna keep watering this and then we're gonna skip ahead until the raid, which is gonna be in about 10 minutes. Okay, so we fast forwarded ahead a little bit and we have about 1 minute until the raid. And as you can see, I planted 16 potato crops. They have not finished growing. I didn't put any fertilizer on them. All I did was finish watering them. And what you wanna do is you wanna stay inside the center area here, and the bots will spawn pretty much in every direction, except they won't probably spawn back here because it's too close because there's water there, but they should come from possibly all 3 directions. And this is potatoes, so we should get some tote bots and some hay bots. Now later on, if you start getting tape bots or farm bots, specifically tape bots because they can shoot you, you're probably going to want to build a little higher wall, maybe put some windows in it. But for the purposes of this video, if you're just starting out, or if you're just trying to build a simple farm, this is all you're gonna need. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stay in this box because we will be able to take care of every bot that comes and they will not be able to hit us. So they should be coming. Also, I only planted 16 crops because the more crops you plant, the lower the performance the game gets right now. So I didn't want to overwhelm the game. But this, as you can see here, we have a hay bot coming here. And what's he doing? He is literally not attacking. He is not attacking the wall. He's doing nothing. And here we have some tote bots, and they're doing the same thing. They for some reason, they will not attack blocks that have 6 durability or higher. So we can basically just stand here. He can't hit us, but we can hit him. So easy clap. Another one. And that might be it for the first raid. We only got hit with 3. I'm not sure if some of them may have gotten stuck. Sometimes they get stuck behind the building over here, but that's as easy as that is. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave these crops here. And I'm going to fast forward again. And actually, let's leave, before I do that, let's leave this guy over here to see what he does. So we're going to let him chase us. And we're going to jump inside and see if he actually attacks the blocks, just to confirm that he will not attack these blocks. So once again, he's standing there. He's trying to hit me, but he can't. And he's not doing any damage to the blocks. So yeah, we're going to skip ahead until the next raid, which is in 23 minutes. Okay, we're back on the second night since these crops were planted. And as you can see, they're fully grown. I'm going to let them stay here. The raid's going to happen no matter what, so even if I pick them all. I did accidentally pick 3 of them already. So we're going to leave these here, and just to show you that they shouldn't get broken, although when I'm swinging my hammer, they're probably going to break. For example, if I swing my hammer at this, what ends up happening is it actually harvests it, so we're just going to leave these here. Just to see if they actually get broken by the bots, which they should not. And once again, this is the second night after I planted 16 potatoes, so we should be seeing some more hay bots and tote bots. We're just going to stay in our little box here. We got a hay bot coming from over there. Got a hay bot here, so what's he doing? He's not attacking. So once again, they're not attacking. So we're just going to sit here and harvest all these. So they're just not attacking, right? Let's just give it a full minute and see if anything happens. I don't know if there's a timer or anything. So far, I have not seen, like, they'll swing at me if they can reach me, but they won't actually ever damage the metal tube that I've built out of here. So nothing so far. 2 hay bots, 5 tote bots. They're just not doing anything. They've been here for almost a minute, so take care of him. Take care of this guy. Take care of this guy. I'm not taking any damage here. And like I said, with this build, the only way you could actually take damage yourself or with your crops would be if there's tape bots, because they could shoot you. But you could always crouch when they're shooting and then pop back up to shoot at them with your spud guns. So yeah, that's the this is the simple farm that I built. Once again, you plant your soil in the middle, and you can plant as much soil as you want. You can expand this, obviously. Like I said, I just did this to show in case you're just starting out, and also for performance issues, because I know when we plant, last night on stream we planted, I think it was like 60 pineapples, and the frames were single digits. It was like 1 to 2 frames per second, so hopefully that's going to get cleared up shortly. But yeah, we got the soil here. Put any kind of material around it just to keep yourself in here. We got 4 blocks on all sides around, and then you build out of your durability 6 or higher blocks, and you'll be good to go. Won't take any damage. There's no risk from hay bots or from tote bots, and your crops will be safe and sound. And like I said, I'm not sure if this is a design intention or if it's a flaw or a bug, but for now we're just going to use it because I've not seen any news to the contrary. So we're just going to take advantage of it now while we can and just farm up all of our crops. And obviously in the future, we're going to build traps, because that's what the thing that drew me into the game was all the cool traps that they showed in the trailer. So even though we might not actually need them, we're going to definitely build traps in the near future, hopefully, as we gather more materials for our base. So yeah, that's how to build the best starting farm. Literally, you cannot take damage, and nor can your crops take any damage. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. It really does help the channel and lets me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see in the future. And please consider subscribing for more videos like this. I do put out videos on a regular basis. And lastly, I do stream over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MediocreMilton. Link is down in the description below. We've been streaming a lot of Scrap Mechanic Survival lately, so come on over if you want to see some co-op Scrap Mechanic Survival action on the stream world, which, as I mentioned in the previous videos, has a lot more going right now than this because there's a couple of us playing on it, so we're getting resources at a much higher rate. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.